Okay, so today is August 9th. It's about 12:35 in the afternoon. And the project we got going on today is mounting the new radar. Unfortunately, we did video, actually Sean was here, we videoed some of the taking the old radar down. We got some of us, film of us going up and down. Well, this is the other end of it, where we're going to be installing the new radar. So I'll try to film up there where you can see what's going on. This is the bosun's chair. This is what I'm going to be sitting in. This is the block and tackle system, so I can pull myself up. Up there is the new radar mount that I lifted up on another halyard. And I'm going to go up there and hopefully it'll fit into the screws that I just took out from the old mount. Kind of hard to see from here, but anyway, that's a project that we're working on today. August 9th, 12:35. See what happens. I'll take the camera with me and see if we can get a shot. Okay, so I went up the mast and fiddled around, and lo and behold, it actually fit in a couple of the screws through the holes in the mast. So the screws fit into the mast, through the bracket into the mast, and I was actually able to mount at least the top ones and the top screws. So I'll show you what it looks like from here. So you can see the mount is on. It's only being held on by the top screws. So the next thing I got to do is go up and drill holes in each one of the little pukas and then put a rivet in there along with some Tef gel first. And so that's the next part of the project. Okay, so next part of the project is, as I mentioned, I got to go up and drill the holes and put in the rivets and that sort of thing. So it's all the stuff I need. I need the drill. It's a 3/8 inch drill, and I'm going to take a second bit with me. I've got the rivet gun. Here's the 3/8 rivets. It goes in the rivet gun this way. That goes in the hole. So I've got enough rivets, I think, plus a couple, but before I put the rivets in, I've got to also apply this Tef gel, which is a corrosion resistant, so I got some gloves for that. And I got to do all of that while I'm topside. At this point, I'm prepared. Got to load all this stuff in the bosun's chair and lift myself up and start the project. It'll probably take me an hour up there to get it all done. So before I start, I'm gonna, sorry about that, swinging the thing around like that. But before I start, I'm gonna take a break. This is the parking lot. Up there is that's Passion Yachts. That's where their offices are. Right here is Sextants. Good guys in here. Always a good place to go. So if you're on a boat and you're in the Portland area, that's one of the places you want to check out right there, Sextants. Yeah, here's a little park by the Tomahawk Bay Marina. You can see it's much more quiet and peaceful over here. I like that. Yeah, so this is it. This is the lunch at Hidden Cafe. Good stuff. So I'm going to dig in here. So here I am up on the mast. I'm about a third of the way up. It's a good 20 feet, enough to kill me. Anyway, this is the block and tackle system I tied off up there. You can see, and I pulled myself up, certainly on the ladders, and then sorry, it's kind of gotta make sure I hold on to this. This is what's holding me in place right now. I'm not holding on to anything. I'm just sitting in the bosun's chair. So this is it. This is the thing that's keeping me from all of these knots, and so I have to be careful. I have to kind of concentrate when I'm up here. So because of that, I'm not doing too much filming, but I'm going to take a break real quick and show you what's been done up here from this perspective. Anyway, and so as it turns out, from the old mounting system, there was 3 here and 3 here, and as it turns out, these fit, the outside ones fit on either side. Those are the only ones that fit, these top ones. So I screwed these in, and they're in pretty tight. That's what's holding this thing in place. So the next thing I got to do is drill holes and put in rivets here in each of these spots on both sides. Put the rivets in. Okay, we'll see what happens when I'm done. Right here has to be lifted up and mounted up on the mast radar platform there. So since I'm for the most part by myself, I have to figure out how to get that up there. So the plan is I'm going to take some line, I'm going to wrap this up like a little present and have a loop in it so I can loop one of the jib halyards, the jib halyard actually, so I can run it up with that on a line. So this is a tricky part of this thing, getting this radar dome up to the radar mount and mounting it by myself and not damaging anything in the process or getting myself injured. Yeah, so the plan was to pull it up with a halyard, but to get it up on the mast, I had to pull it away from the mast to lift it up over. So I tied a tag line to it, and as I got up to the top, then I pulled it out and then continued hoisting it up to the top and then let the tag line in so it's set on the mast. So you're gonna see you got the halyard line holding it from the top and the tag line coming down here. And that's how I lifted it out and laid it down. So it's actually, the weight of it is on top of the stand. So I get to be a little more centered, or at least have the screws over in those little holes. So I'm going to try to move it a little bit and get it over there. That way when I go up and I'm wiggling the mast, it won't slide off. So that's what we're going to do next, see if we can straighten that out a little bit. Okay, so the radar project is coming along nicely. The radar dome is mounted. There she is. Mount radar. Radar wires are on the deck. I'm going to run them through the deck today. And so radar's really great, and it's going to help me when I'm sailing in fog or at night, or even overlays on charts where the charts maybe don't really reflect what's on the land. So, hallelujah. Mounting the radar on the mast. Project done.